So today, we're going to break down a really sharp, witty story that asks a huge question for our digital age. In a world where you can't always believe what you see, what's more powerful, a perfectly fake image or a brilliantly simple plan? Okay, let's dive right in. The story kicks off with this fantastic tagline, "Truth always gets rendered." And that is just the perfect theme, right? It's a story that starts with a manipulated photo, but ends with the truth being revealed in a way you would never, ever expect. All right, so our story is all about this guy, Aman. Now, he might be jobless, but he is an absolute master of Photoshop. He's a tech-savvy artist who hangs out at this local tea shop. It's kind of his office, and he just spends his days perfecting his craft, bringing old photos back to life. And he's not just good, he's so good that he sees his skill as like a vital safeguard. You know, in an age where AI is threatening to make a ton of jobs obsolete, Aman's pretty confident that the human touch, that real artistry, is still king. In this little moment right here, it tells you everything you need to know about his character. We see Aman literally complimenting his own work. So he's not just skilled, he's got this deep confidence, maybe even a little bit of arrogance, in his power to create these perfect illusions. But just as he's admiring his own genius, his moment is completely shattered when his old friend Papu shows up looking totally panicked. And this is no friendly visit. Papu has a huge problem that he thinks only Aman can possibly solve. So Papu whips out this torn-up photograph. It shows his wife with another man. And this single, damaged picture, it's literally his only shot at proving she was unfaithful in court. He needs Aman to restore it so flawlessly that no one could ever question it. And just like that, the entire weight of his friend's future, the whole divorce case, rests squarely on Aman's shoulders and his mastery of Photoshop. No pressure, right? So Aman accepts the challenge, but listen closely to what he says here. He promises he's not just going to use his software, he's going to use his intelligence. Now, that little distinction is going to become incredibly important later. So, just when you think you know where this is going, the plot takes a huge twist later that day. After Papu leaves, this mysterious woman comes to see Aman at the tea shop. She's heard about his unique skills, and she's got a job for him that sounds eerily familiar. She wants him to Photoshop her into a picture with a man, basically creating a digital lie from thin air. I mean, think about it. It's the perfect mirror image of what his friend just asked for. One person wants to restore a truth, and this stranger wants him to manufacture a complete lie. And here's the kicker. To make her offer pretty much impossible to refuse, she drops a huge stack of cash on the table, 50,000 rupees. This isn't just a payment, let's be real, it's a bribe. It's meant to buy his skills and his silence. Now, as Aman starts looking at the photos she gave him, you can literally see the gears turning in his head. He looks closer, and all the pieces of this puzzle start clicking into place in the most shocking way possible. And then it hits him. Bam! He's been caught right in the middle of the exact same story. The man she wants to be framed with is his friend, Papu. Which means the woman sitting right across from him is Papu's wife. She's trying to set her own husband up. So what do? I mean, Aman is in a totally impossible spot. Does he stay loyal to his friend who needs him to expose the truth? Or does he just take the money and help this stranger create a manipulative, destructive lie? And this, right here, is where that whole intelligence thing he mentioned earlier comes back in a big way. He doesn't get angry, he doesn't confront her. No, he sees an opportunity. And in an instant, he goes from being a photo editor to an undercover detective. He comes up with a plan right on the spot. And his strategy is just so simple, it's brilliant. He plays along, right? He accepts the cash to earn her trust. But as he does, he secretly hits record on his phone. His real weapon here isn't Photoshop, it's psychology. He starts flattering her, playing to her ego, just trying to get her to let her guard down. And oh man, does his plan work. She totally falls for it. Believing he's on her side, she's completely disarmed by his flattery and confesses everything. The affair, her dream of becoming an actress, the entire plot to ruin Papu. In her mind, she's the hero of her own movie. So as she's casting herself as the heroine of this twisted little story, Aman just thinks to himself, and I am the villain. He gets it. He has to play the bad guy in her story to become the hero in his friend's reality and expose her entire scheme. So flash forward a few days, and we get to see exactly how Aman's clever plan played out. The final act of this whole drama unfolds, not with some manipulated photo as evidence, but with something you just can't fake: a direct confession. Papu comes bursting back into the tea shop. He is ecstatic. He hugs Aman, telling him it wasn't a restored photo that won his case, but the undeniable, solid proof of that video confession. It completely saved him from his wife's setup. And this is really the heart of the whole story, isn't it? Warman didn't fight a digital lie with another digital lie. Instead of creating some kind of counterfake, he used the simplest tool he had, his phone's camera, to capture the raw, unfiltered truth. He turned a tool of deception into a tool of revelation. You know, Aman really nails the core message of the whole story with this one line. He says, "AI won't work every time. Quick thinking is like AI." And that's such a powerful statement. It confirms that human ingenuity, our cleverness, our ability to think on our feet, those are still our greatest assets. So the story wraps up with the two friends just kicking back, joking about turning this whole insane ordeal into a movie. Papu says he'll produce it, and Aman, striking a pose, declares the title will be Papu Passed. It's just a perfect, lighthearted end to a drama that was solved by a truly masterful performance. This story, yeah, it's fiction, but it leaves us with a question that is very, very real for all of us. In an age of deep fakes and digital lies, where technology can be used to create just about any reality, maybe our most powerful weapon isn't more advanced tech to fight back. Maybe, just maybe, it's something way more fundamental: human intelligence and a simple commitment to finding the truth.